Spring 26 dropped. We've got a bitch slap, we've got a death threat, we've got a snake, we've got Gojo, and whatever this is supposed to be. Let's talk about it. What's up, anime fans? Spring 26 just hit and we've got a stacked lineup. Some shows delivered, some disappointed. One show made me question why certain animation studios exist if they're just going to do the source material that dirty. Today we're reviewing first impressions on the major releases from this season. Let's break down what's worth your time.
通知によると、今朝までに22組のパートナーが確定したか。
Classroom the Elite dropped 4 episodes at once, so get ready for a binge, which works since the setup needs time. This season's premise is strong. A White Room student infiltrates as a first year with one goal: expel Ayanokoji. The twist: he has no idea who it is. They're hidden among the new students, forcing him to stay on guard while figuring out their identity. And these aren't normal opponents. The White Room produces monsters. Ayanokoji may be the masterpiece, but that doesn't make the others harmless. What really stands out though, people actually think that they can outplay him in a battle of wits against him, but that's what makes it fun to watch. You already know how this ends. Ayanokoji is just built different. Dr. Stone is back and immediately doing Dr. Stone things. 2 minutes into the episode, we already have a new invention. Shocker, right? Senku doesn't waste time. The pace is relentless as always. Like, how have we got Transformers in Dr. Stone before GTA 6? The invention escalation in Dr. Stone is absurd. We started with fire and pottery. Now we're building a literal rocket to go to the moon. The progression makes sense within the show's logic, but stepping back, it's insane. I knew from the announcement this would be peak. I've already watched the J-drama adaptation, so I knew the story was incredible. The only concern was whether the animation studio would do it justice. And the studio is Madhouse. We all know Madhouse provides consistent bangers. Death Note, Hunter x Hunter, One Punch Man Season 1, Freerun. The pedigree is undeniable, so it was basically wraps before the first episode even aired. And oh boy did Madhouse deliver. The adaptation is perfect. The production quality matches the source material's intensity. The premise is brilliant. A game about liars, exposing people for who they truly are in times of desperation. High stakes psychological warfare. The protagonist is Kanzaki Nao, stupidly honest, trusts everyone, the perfect victim for the liar game. She gets forced into this world of manipulation and deceit, but she teams up with Akiyama Shinichi, a genius con artist, a master manipulator. His ability to read people and construct elaborate strategies is the core appeal. Watching Nao's naive honesty clash with Akiyama's calculated deception creates interesting dynamics. She represents idealism, he represents pragmatism. Together, they navigate impossible games. The mind games are top tier. Each game has complex rules. Players exploit loopholes, strategies within strategy. The writing is tight and smart. Madhouse's direction emphasizes tension, close-ups on facial expression, strategic use of silence. The psychological pressure translates visually. If you love psychological thrillers and mind games, Liar Game is essential watching. The story is proven quality. The adaptation respects the source. It's a perfect combination. Finally, the GOAT of anime returned after a 3-month break. One Piece fans were starving. The wait is over. The Elbaf arc is here. As a manga reader, I'm extremely hyped for this arc. The content coming is incredible. This arc really shows we're in the final saga. The amount of mysteries revealed that we've been wondering about for years is insane. Oda is finally answering our questions. Lore drops left and right. The animation quality for Elbaf looks great. The Giant's homeland deserves epic scale and the visuals deliver. I cannot wait to see Loki in episode 5. That character is going to be huge for the plot. Without spoiling it for anime-only viewers, just trust that big things are coming. One Piece maintains its position as the longest running peak. Over 2 decades and still delivering compelling story arcs. The dedication from Oda is legendary. If you fell off One Piece at some point, Elbaf might be worth checking back in. The momentum is building towards the endgame. The payoffs are starting. Yomi no Tsugai premiered with solid production values. The animation is clean. The character designs are distinct. Studio Bones is handling it competently. The premise involves supernatural elements and mystery. It's too early to judge the full story, but the setup is definitely intriguing. The tone is darker than your typical shonen. The brutality of the first episode honestly gave me Attack on Titan vibes, which should be a good sign. It's worth keeping an eye on as the season progresses. It has potential if the story develops well. The characters feel meaningful, and considering this is by the author of Fullmetal Alchemist, I have high expectations.
人の気配がない。ビーストに襲われた。
争った痕跡もないのはおかしい。
I wanted to give TBATE another chance. Maybe season 2 would improve. It didn't. The source material is excellent. Great art, compelling story, strong character development, everything you want. But the anime, it just disrespects all of it. The animation is stiff, character models look cheap, and the fights are reduced to static shots with speed lines pretending to be action. It's frustrating because this story has real top-tier potential, but the production quality is abysmal. If you're interested in TBATE, skip the anime, read the webtoon instead. It does the story justice, the anime doesn't.
魔法は世界にあふれていて、なくてはならない便利な奇跡。
Every frame looks like it could be manga cover art. The attention to detail is incredible. The magic system is visually creative. Spells are drawn symbols that activate. Watching characters sketch magic in real time is satisfying. The animation makes the drawing process clear and beautiful. The character designs are distinctive and expressive. Coco's wonder and determination come through perfectly. The supporting cast has personality conveyed through animation. The story balances wonder with danger. Magic has consequences. Mistakes can be deadly. The world has rules and breaking them matter. The pacing is measured. It takes time to establish the world and characters properly. It doesn't rush into action. It builds the atmosphere effectively. If you want fantasy with actual world building and gorgeous visuals, Hat Atelier is essential. The manga has a dedicated following for a good reason, and the anime does it justice. That's Spring 26 first impressions. Hat Atelier steals the show. TBATE ruins the vibes. Everything else lands somewhere in between. Which show surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, take care and peace.